Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final Wolverhampton Wanderers career mode episode. Can you believe it? We have come to the conclusion of the series. One more season left to go, and one more chance at winning as many titles as possible. We made a bunch of signings in the last episode when we made an all 90 rated team. At the moment, it's no longer an all 90 rated team. We have got a few new faces like Junior, Milinkovic, Savic, and Artur. We've got Campania, who I think is the Diego Godin regen. Varane we picked up. He was 92 rated, and now he's only 88 rated. I've got Lopez Vergara at the moment playing at right back because we've lost Alexander-Arnold, but I might buy a new right back and we'll put him back at centre back. The substitutes and the reserves, again, still just insane. I mean, Junior into the side now. Sane's on the bench. Velasquez is at an 88. We've got youth academy prospects like Oscar Hill up to an 89, Magic, and a bunch of other players. It's ridiculous. The one thing I do need to work on is defenders. I literally only have one left back in my reserves, so I need a centre back and a right back. But just before we get into the final season with Wolves, we begin making transfers and start playing games, let's take a look at the total titles that we have so far. It is 6 Premier Leagues after 9 seasons. We have 2 FA Cups, 3 Carabao Cups, 4 Community Shields. We're going for our 5th in this season. We have 5 Champions Leagues and 2 UEFA Super Cups, and it's going to remain at 2 UEFA Super Cups. We don't have another opportunity to win another UEFA Super Cup, but we could win another Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Community Shield, and Champions League. Can we get those 5? That would be an amazing way to end this off. Who knows? We'll see if it happens. As I mentioned, I do need a right back, and I'm also going for a centre back, and the highest rated right back I could find is, here we go, Kevin Jastrzębski. I'm just going to call him Kevin. Kevin, we're going to try to sign you. And the other player I might go for is Matthias de Ligt, another 90 rated player. Since we've got the cash and this is the last season, may as well go all out. So we'll buy him up as well. I've also offered 115 mil. That should be enough. And yes, indeed it is. Marco Silva says yes, and we are going to be getting de Ligt. Let's give him a contract then, and not only is it good for us to get a 90 rated defender, but we're actually going to be weakening a team in our own league as well, so we'll take that. Welcome Matthias de Ligt, there we go, he's joining us. He might go straight into the starting 11 actually, as a matter of fact. I don't know, maybe we could be playing Lopez Vergara still at centre back. And by centre back, I mean right back. I mean, I don't know, we've now got 3 90 rated centre backs, it's unbelievable, but let's just go for Kevin as well, just cause. We may as well get a right back in case we need one. They asked for 86. I reckon I can get them down to 75. Let's admit that. Hopefully that should be enough. Yes, indeed it is. All good then. We're making only those 2 signings, I reckon. We've still got a bunch of cash, but I think we should be good. Let's do it then. Let's sign this man up, and then we will be done in this transfer window. Again, pretty tame signing bonus, appearance bonus, and the wage is about bang on. We can more than afford it, so let's just go ahead and pick him up. Done, dusted. A brand new centre back, a brand new right back, and I reckon we'll just put this right back in at right back, and we'll move Lopez Vergara back into the middle. So we've got de Ligt at centre back now. We have got Lopez Vergara at right centre back, and it is Kevin. Again, refused to attempt that last name, but Kevin at right back. I know that we've got Campania here at centre back, and he is higher rated, and maybe we could go back to that 3 centre back formation we had before, but I don't know. I quite like this 4-3-3 that I've been rocking with for the majority of the series. So, besides, I'll be sure to rotate Campania in plenty. So let's get right into it. Let's just jump right into it. We are going to do the FA Community Shield straight away against Liverpool. Let's advance to it. Let's do this then. I'm throwing my main team out there for this FA Community Shield. I should also mention too, by the way, that I honestly made, as you may have been able to notice, I lost 2 or 3 players because I kind of maybe forgot to renew their contracts. It's an unfortunate one, and one or two of those players, yes, Alexander-Arnold was one. That's why we had to go and sign Kevin. But at the same time, I also lost Ruben Neves. Yeah. So that technically means that the last standing original Wolverhampton Wanderers player was Morgan Gibbs-White. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a round of applause and, I don't know, fucking just some respect. Put some respect on Morgan Gibbs-White's name. He has been at this club for nearly 10 full seasons now. Mental effort, mate. You are the last remaining original Wolves player. I don't know if the bloke's got Twitter, but if he does, tweet at him. Congratulate him. Let him know. Let's get into this Community Shield. This is it, people. Count them. This is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Community Shields. If we can get this victory. I mean, 6 Premier Leagues is the most amount of anything that we have won. 5 Community Shields would be very decent to go along with it. This also, by the way, would take us, if we can win it, to 20 pieces of silverware. We've won 19 at the moment if you count them all up together. This to complete 20. Liverpool going to get us kicked off, and here we go. De Groot made the tackle, somehow kept that in. I have no idea how he's managed to do that. Wow. And then out to the right, Mbappe is there. Little fake shot, just a tiny one, and it's fallen to the feet of Alisson, and I was running forward to make... The ball was there, and he's tripped over. He's been taken out. I don't know how that's not a penalty. I don't know how that isn't a goal. There it is. Angle that. Oh, hit the post. Rebound. Nah, not a lot of power on that, and it just took too long. That had to be straight at goal and hit hard, and he couldn't do it, Mbappe. Let's time that nicely. Artur is in, but he doesn't have a lot of pace, so this is a fucking problem. Of all people, we've got such a quick front three. Why is it my CDM that was making that run? And that's half time. Oh, that's fucking very annoying how we haven't managed to get a goal in that. It just felt like we had so many chances, so many opportunities, and all of our shots have either been miles off target or chances that look golden ended up all crumbling. I don't know how, but Liverpool haven't taken a shot today. We need to get something. That is brilliantly played by Liverpool. They're actually starting to look threatening now in this second half, but that last ball, that little square across, didn't work out well for him. Now Mbappe is off, running as hard as he can. There is a cross on here. We've found him, I reckon. Oh, it's saved by Alisson, but put home on the rebound. Vinicius Junior. It's been so complicated today, but finally we get it. Let's see, just kept running all that space there. We picked him out nicely. God, what a stop by Alisson. But again, there was Vinicius Junior there to tap it home. And come on, finally we've got it. There we go. After an hour of effort, we finally score. Oh, that is a big, big tackle. And Vinicius Junior has already got one today. Could he get a second? Could he do it? Little tiny fake shot. And then onto his right. Would you fuck off, Alisson? Oh, you're such a cunt. I don't look anything like you. How are you still at Liverpool? I was expecting this to go... No, I reckon that's about as good a finish. I reckon that's hitting the side netting if that gets past him. Just another great stop. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. Tried to square it across. And he is offside. I was wondering what the hell was going on there. Thank God. Oh, big interception from Weah. Mbappe's probably the one here. Tight angle. Oh, it's dead home. It's surely an own goal, but it's got to be the Community Shield. It's over. Oh, look, I just wanted to slip him in. It was a tight angle. I was looking at Vinicius Junior, but I don't know. Did Alisson get a hand on this as well? Let's see. Nah, I don't think he did. I think it's just Arroyo or whatever who has steered that one in. It is an own goal. It won't go to Mbappe, but it is a 2-0 lead for Wolves. Surely that's it. Uh-oh. No one's marking him at all there. Charpentier. I thought that was going in. Oh, what a save. Picked off Vinicius Junior. Is there a chance? Is there an opening somewhere? I don't think so. Nah, we're not going to have enough time to get a third. But that's all. It's all good. We only needed the 2-0 win to get it done. And we have been able to pick up our fifth Champions, or should I say Community Shield. How about it? It's not just our 5th Community Shield. It is also our 20th title of the career mode. Unbelievable. 6 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups, 3 Carabao Cups, 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Super Cups, and our 5th, count them, 5th Community Shield. Incredible. I just wonder, how many more are there left for us to get? Let's advance month by month from now on. We'll see how we start the Premier League season. We'll see what our Champions League group looks like as well. Here's who we've got in our Champions League group then. In Group A, it's interesting. It's Inter Milan, Monaco, and Moscow along with ourselves. Again, we'll get out of that, I'm fairly certain. Inter and Monaco, I reckon it'll be a fight for second. Hopefully, that's how I expect it to go. Let's go about another month or so into the future. We'll see how our Premier League table is looking. Well, the Premier League's looking pretty good early. After 7 games, we've got 6 wins and a draw. I was going to say the only undefeated team, but we're not. Arsenal and Southampton still yet to lose, but we are pretty well up in front at the moment. Still early days, though. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows because we drew with Rotherham, and I think they beat us on penalties. We got knocked out by Rotherham in the Carabao Cup because there's no other game or replay or anything like that. It's done. It's finished. Of course it wouldn't be a replay. It's a bloody Carabao Cup. So yeah, we got knocked out by Rotherham. So even though we're the absolute bee's knees, one of the best teams ever, knocked out by Rotherham in the Carabao Cup. Halfway through our Champions League group, and things are actually a bit tight. We're not on top where I thought we would be. CSKA Moscow and Inter on 3. We're on 4 points. Monaco on 7. I wonder, surely we'll get out the group, but a bit of a slow start for us. I may be taking a risk here, but I'm going to advance, and we'll go to this last game against Inter Milan in our group. If we need to play it, then we will. And now that we're there, it looks like with the last game of the Champions League group coming up, we are going to go out of the group. We're playing Inter Milan. They can't. It's done. It's just about who finishes first and second, and like I said, I don't really mind. Let's check in with our Premier League campaign. It looks like we have lost 1 game, but we have 10 wins out of 15. That's not too bad. And then, of course, 4 draws. 5 points ahead of Spurs. Manchester United, Chelsea, Burnley, and Arsenal are also maybe in contention. Arsenal, 9 points away from us, maybe not, but still, we're just a little under halfway through the season. We're now in January, and I wanted to take a quick little update to what the team looks like. We have Charpentier in goal still. He's injured at the moment, so we're actually going to be relying on McGuinness, our Irish goalkeeper, to 86 now. We've got Kieran Tierney, Delight, Lopez Vergara, and Kevin. Don't forget his name is Kevin. Midfield looks a bit different. We've got Artur, and we've got Oscar Hill at centre midfield. He's now at a 91, and Tin Matic as our starting midfield trio, because Milinkovic-Savic, as you can see on the bench, has dropped to 89, and yeah, so there you go. And unfortunately, we also think that De Groot's injured. Actually, no, wait, I know what's happened. Jan De Groot, I think, he's gone to Manchester City. I did not accept anything, though. He's just ended up at Manchester City. His contract hasn't expired. I genuinely don't know what's going on. Can the board accept offers on your behalf, or is that not a possibility in career mode? I don't know what's going on. Jan De Groot has somehow snaked us and gone to Man City. I literally have no idea how this has happened, guys. I promise you. I didn't accept any offers. He's halfway through the season, just gone to Man City. I honestly have no idea how that has happened, I swear. But you can see we've reached the FA Cup too, by the way, as we've now reached January. Portsmouth is who we've drawn up against, but let's see who we've got in the Champions League round of 16. Valencia are our opponents. Okay, I think I can live with that. Let's see what we can do against Valencia in the round of 16. Let's advance now to the first game of the 2 legs in the round of 16 against Valencia. Hopefully, we're still in the FA Cup. Please, lads, come on. We need to make the final. We got to the final, or we just fell short of the final last season. Can we get there? It's just a 1-0 win. And yeah, I'm not super confident going into the second now. Well, let's just jump across to the second leg then. We've also got an FA Cup tie against Everton too, so we're still in that competition. Here we go then. Please, boys, we can't imagine the scenes if we got knocked out in the round of 16. It's only happened once. I'm going to skip ahead. It's a 3-2 win. It's 4-2 on aggregate. Weah with the penalty that really ended it for him, and there we go. Our Champions League quarterfinal draw too as well. I wonder who we've got in it. I'm hoping for someone, again, a little weaker. I want as easy a run to the final in this last season as possible. We have Napoli, all right? And I think I'll take that considering everyone else that we've got. I know Napoli came very close to making the final themselves. They got knocked out by what? Stuttgart. I still can't believe Stuttgart won it last season if you didn't watch that episode. But Atletico, Milan, Bayern, Juve, Barca, there are some good teams in there still. We're still going in the FA Cup too, by the way, guys. We've made it to the quarterfinals, or the round of 16, you know. If we can get past Burnley, we're going to be going to Wembley at least one more time for the semis, but I would love to go all the way to the final. Imagine it. We could do the treble in our last season. I'd bloody take that. Or could we do the treble? We are on top at the moment, but Chelsea is, you know, not too far away with 10 games to go. As are Manchester United, and maybe Spurs are in the contest as well. I kind of doubt it. It's, for me, Chelsea and Manchester United that could maybe just pip us to the title in the last season. Let's jump on ahead then to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Here we go. Let's go, lads. Come on. They knocked out Everton in the Champions League round of 16. Can we do something against them? We're the home leg first. Oh my God, this thing's over. Weah got a hat-trick. Even Oscar Hill steps up and gets a goal. I tell you what, if we don't knock Napoli out in the second leg, if we somehow screw this up, we are dickheads. Let's just get this out of the way since I'm very confident we're going through to the semis. Let's just get this out the way. Come on, Napoli. There's no chance. Let's just skip this one ahead. Yeah, sure, you beat us. Who gives? Who gives? We are going through semi-finals, baby. Come on. And, I tell you what, we're through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, and we're still in the FA Cup too, by the way, but currently 2 points trailing Chelsea. Oh dear, do we actually have another game against Chelsea or in those last 6? I wonder. From the looks of things, no. No, we don't. We've got Brighton twice. Brighton, we faced them in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, but no Chelsea. Oh boy. Okay then. We also, by the way, were drawn against Lazio in the semi-finals. Of all teams to get, I was saying, I think Bayern Munich's still in the Champions League. Imagine if we got them again, but no. It is going to be Lazio in the semi-finals. But before we get into the semi-finals, we have this FA Cup final against Brighton. Way scored early. I'm just going to no, actually, let's just skip ahead. I had a good feeling. Come on. Way got the early goal, 3-1. We're in an FA Cup final, on for maybe what hopefully will be our 3rd ever of the series. But only a few days later, we find ourselves at the semi-finals of the Champions League. And we are playing the away leg first. Come on, guys, please, please. I'm just going to skip ahead straight away. I know we're the away side, but come on, come on. It's a 1-1 draw. We are up on aggregate, or we're up with the advantage now with the away goal, but it's okay, just the draw. Let's move on now to the semi-finals. There's only one Premier League game in between, and that's against West Ham at home. I feel like hopefully we can get a win there and maybe start pushing or putting more pressure on Chelsea. And oh, look at this, a training injury for Kieran Tierney. He won't be playing in the semi-final, or in the second leg. And I'm just going to let this one go. We're going to let it run. I know that's what I did against Bayern Munich last season, and it didn't end well for us, but oh my, they've gotten an away goal. We've tied things up, but now it's 2-2. And honestly, with Lazio being the away side, if they get one more, we have to win the game outright. Please, lads, who's going to be the hero as we enter the second half? Now at the hour mark, still nothing. Transfers, or should I say substitutes rolling in. 15 minutes. Is this going to extra time? Is it going to get settled here? It's going to extra time. And they've got 30 more minutes to get an away goal now. Please. Is this going to penalties? 10 minutes left. Still more subs. And there's a goal in the 118th minute for Velasquez. And that sends us through to a Champions League final. Off the bench, he's the hero. And as we check in with the Premier League, so long as we win our next game, we'll have closed the gap to Chelsea by just a point. And really, we just need Chelsea to slip up in the next 3 games. I don't know. It looks like it'll be a tight finish for this Premier League. But the good news is we have not just 1, but 2 cup finals to play, and the treble is still on. Even though Chelsea are in control of the Premier League at the moment, we are waiting for them to slip up at any point. The FA Cup final will be against Aston Villa. Who will our Champions League final be against? Oh, it's going to be against Barcelona. Who did they beat to get through? It was Bayern. So we nearly ended up getting drawn up against Bayern again in the semi-finals. But Barcelona take them out, and it's a Barcelona v Wolverhampton Wanderers final. We've played them before in a Champions League final and beaten them. So I'm hoping we can do it again. And here we are at the FA Cup final. We are playing it against Aston Villa. We're going to get it out the way. Hopefully with a victory, but I'm a little concerned about something. Of course, because you knew it was coming, because whenever you make the FA Cup final, it's almost a guarantee you're going to have a back-to-back to play. So this game against Tottenham is going to decide the Premier League title, and we play it literally a day after, or the following day of the FA Cup final, and then we thankfully get a week-long break for the Champions League final, but still, that is ridiculous. I think what I'm going to do is play my pretty much full-strength team for the FA Cup final and then play a bit of a rotated team for the Tottenham game because we still have a 3-point lead. There's a chance that United and Chelsea might slip up, and it doesn't even matter what the result of our game is. That'd be ideal, but I don't want to take the chance. We are probably going to have to get at least a draw against Tottenham, so I feel like it makes, I don't know, it makes more sense in my eyes to play a stronger team for the FA Cup final, even if that team is Aston Villa. I'm pretty confident a championship side, are they even in the Premier League? No, a championship side has made the FA Cup final. But hey man, I just can't do it. So I'm going to play Junior Velasquez is a new player into the starting 11. He's now 90 rated, so he's barely even that much of a loss compared to Tim Weah. Mbappe is going to start. Oscar Hill is at a 92 now. Unbelievable. Gibbs White, 87. Artur at CDM. Gibbs White's going to take the armband. The back four is about the same. The only change is Turner. 81 rated Archie Turner. And Aussie, by the way, going to be playing in the final. The only reason he's in is because Kieran Tierney's actually injured and can't play, I don't think, any of the games. But Charpentier's still in goal. That is a strong side, and I reckon even if we need to rotate for the other game against Tottenham, which we probably will quite heavily, I still feel confident that we should hopefully be able to take both the FA Cup and the Premier League. It's in our hands. I reckon we can do this. We can maybe do a treble to finish the final Wolves season. How epic would that be? Let's do it then for our third FA Cup and to keep the treble alive. We must win the final, and we have been nice. Getting a championship side in the FA Cup final, how often does that happen? I can't. Aston Villa, that's unbelievable, of all teams to get in the final. I mean, honestly, I wonder what their team looks like. We've got a team full of 90 rated players. What would they have? I swear. Keep in mind, I mean, we are 10 seasons in, so almost none of these players I'm going to recognise. Maybe one or two or a handful, but no, I barely know any of those names. I'm sure a lot of them are probably regens at this point anyway. But fair play to Aston Villa, getting all the way to the final. That's not a bad effort, but we're ending the run right here. Oh, how about that? A fake shot in between the two defenders, and within 5 minutes, that's our first attack right there, baby. And we've already taken the lead. It's Velasquez. I was quiet about that because I don't know if these were the right options, but no, in the end, it was a great pass that found Velasquez and a fake shot that really threaded the two defenders absolutely perfectly and placed to perfection. Oh, it's picked off again. Velasquez is going to have a big day from the looks of things, you know. And could it get even better? No, Kavanagh. Oh, Oscar Hill. R2 within just 10 minutes, and we've scored only a matter of moments after getting the second, or the first, should I say. Amazing pressure. We just surrounded the player on the ball. There's like 3 or 4 Wolves players around him. Poor guy had no chance. They're passing it around. They're wasting time. What's going on? Mbappe makes the tackle. It falls to Oscar Hill. Oscar Hill settles, shoots, and there you go. Number 48 and the 92 rated player, by the way. He's actually equal with, I think, Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe is the highest rated player in the team. My God, are we ending and just winning this FA Cup in quick fashion or what? Oh, and it's 3. Wow, this is going to be a big day for us, isn't it? Honestly, I didn't expect that ball to get through, but Arthur has it. What is the biggest win in FA Cup final history? Because I think we're going for it right now. Oh, there you go. What a run. That's a really poor finish from a guy that's already scored today. Wow. Amazing pass, and the finish deserves so much more. I've been so on top in this half, but I am not going to be able to make it count, I don't think. No, if they let that run, I think I would have played that through. I think he might have gotten the chance to have made it 4, but no, 3-0 at halftime. And I tell you what, in like only a few minutes, I am going to make pretty much all my substitutions. We'll just get him out of the way. See if Mbappe can get the 4th! Yes! You know what, let's make them all now. This game is done. Mbappe with the 4th goal. We are only just starting the second half. This game is finished. Oh, amazing! And the defense clears it away just in time, and we're going to keep the ball. Wow, what a save. Onto the bar by Charpentier. We've got our clean sheet still. Oh no, there's a huge gap opened up here, and there you go. What is going on? All my centre-backs, I don't know where they were, but there's just a massive gap in front of goal, and they are going to exploit it and get at least 1. Great slide tackle. Brilliant. Gives it up. Touch. Velasquez. Yeah, that's number 5. They scored on us. They made us mad, and now we've got one back again. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's why. Even if it's a championship fucking team like Aston Villa, if you give up the cross on ultimate difficulty, it's going to fuck you over. A pinpoint cross and a pinpoint header from a chance there's no fucking way they should be able to get. Literally. Down the wing, went to go to block him, couldn't get in the way in time. It's a fucking pinpoint cross. No one's on him. What gives? And then the header's perfect. Well, the last time we conceded to him, we got one right back. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Oh, with a back heel. But you had to be a bit of a party pooper and blocked it. Yeah, it's fucking pathetic. You had 3 players to fight. Whatever, who cares? FA Cup final secure. 5-2 win. Plenty of goals. And Now I have to decide, do I play Velasquez in the Champions League final or do I play Weah? I'm going to let Tim Weah's performance in the next game decide it. That's how we'll figure it out. But for now, we will celebrate the last time we play at Wembley Stadium in this series, and we're getting to lift up the FA Cup trophy. Gibbs White takes the armband for this one. He is the one that gets the honour. He's the one that lifts it up for the third time in this series, and our 21st title, Wolverhampton Wanderers, FA Cup champions. There we go, boys. The treble is still on. And the very next day, what do we have? A game against Spurs. In the very next day. I'm hoping Spurs play this one pretty easily on us because look at the title. They're 5th and there's no way they can finish anywhere else. They've secured their spot. So why risk injury? Just play the kids. I would love it if you could do that. I mean, hell, that's pretty much what I have to do. Look at my main starting 11 after that game. All of them are absolutely screwed, or everyone that played anyway. So here's the team I'm going to have to go with then. We're going to go McGuinness in goal, my second choice goalkeeper now. We've got Tierney. Turns out he wasn't injured, he was just suspended. So he's back. Varane is in. Campagna a bit tight, but he starts. Zamnov, who's a left back, but can play at right back, so we'll play him there. Cassidy, every time I played him, he's been sent off. Not today, mate. For fuck's sake. We've got Faure there. We've got Tin Magic starting. Harrison, a right winger. 82 rated playing. Tim Weah. And then Watson. I don't know what's going on with his profile picture there. There you go. Watson at left wing and Weah up top. And the bench even is rotated. I mean, look. King in goal. Because I'm giving Charpentier a rest in case. I don't know why we need him. Lopez Vergara, Hughes. Conti, an 86 rated Youth Academy player. Brendan Cox, I believe that is. Hanson, 84 rated. And I'm actually going to play Remedi. I've got Rafael Leao, but I'm going to put Remedi on the bench. He's 99 acceleration, 99 pace, can make a difference late in the game. But he is also the Lionel Messi regen. So I'm not going to go ahead and sign the Lionel Messi regen and not play him at least once. So we're going to do that today. Here we go. Last Premier League game ever of this series. Just get a result. Anything will do, and we will secure our 7th Premier League title. And even if we lose today, you know, it still comes down to goal difference, which we have a higher goal difference than Manchester United. But obviously, if they win and we lose, our goal difference, even if it's just a 1-0, will drop to 31. Theirs will go above ours to a 32. So we have to really hope, above anything else, that Manchester United does not win. It's hard to tell if they're playing the kids or not. It doesn't look like it because, remember, 10 seasons in, and I recognise a lot of those names. So they're all probably in their late 20s, early 30s now. But I think they're playing hard on us, so let's try to do the same to them. There's a penalty. There's a penalty. A penalty has been given, and I thought I won the ball within less than a couple of minutes. I need to see this. I'm not quite sure. Definitely got the ball. There was a little clipping of the ankle as well. I don't know what came first. I'm shocked by that. And McGuinness is going to have to make a save in like one of his first appearances ever. I'm very upset by this. Please, do it. He's gone right. And it's gone into the corner. Henry Onyekuru scores. I think that's a fucking questionable penalty. But there you go. Tottenham in front early. This is going fucking awfully at the moment. All I need is a draw, guys. Come on. We are getting bombarded in this game to start. And McGuinness is getting absolutely clattered. And that's a foul on Balboa. Some heavy fucking touches from Faure. Come on, man. Get him under control. Gives this one off. Weah. Oh, referee! Oh, that one's clean, apparently. Oh, fuck me. Where's the justice? Oh, it was the right decision. Thank the Lord. Harrison ties this thing up right before half-time. That's got to be his first ever goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. And what a time to get it. If I didn't score that chance, I was going to regret it so hard. Honestly, I should have just shot the ball there. But I saw Harrison in all that space. And I know the goalkeepers, they always come across. They cover so much ground at the near post, they leave the other side gaping. And that's exactly what happened. Harrison exploited that, and we get a goal, surely, right at the death of first time. There's no way they're going to get an attack here. Did not think so. Okay, and this is all we need. All we need is a draw. And right now, I'll probably settle for it. Because goddamn Tottenham absolutely just bombarded us in that first half. That's an intercept that could end up fucking working brilliantly for him. Oh my god, and it did! They got a shot out of that. Are you kidding me? They are fucking... They've had possession of this ball for so damn long. Magic tried to make the tackle. Couldn't do it. Weah. Was that a... I don't know what the fuck that was, but we clear it away again. This is literally how the game's going. Although Weah has got it back for us in a somewhat decent area. And he may have slipped this man in here. No, Watson's offside. Watson, would you fucking please do something for me in the game? I wanted to play it to Weah. I don't think he was in a good enough spot though. Cassidy, Conti, fucking shit! Every one of you. No one in this team is starting the Champions League final. I guarantee you that. There's Kane. Oh my God, McGuinness though, he might start the Champions League final. He's made about fucking 8 saves and they've all been brilliant. The only way he could have been any better today is if he somehow saved that penalty. I shit you not, man. He's been unbelievable. There you go, 8 saves. He just needs to keep this up. Clear it away, thank you. Cassidy is away. Oh, I can see Harrison. Come on. It's not really going to send him away though. Weah, I want you to stop running. Yeah, held it nicely. Gives it up. Another one. This could end it. And the Premier League is ours. Right at the end, Watson scores the sealer. We have won this game right at the end. And the man that's been fucking trash all game scores the winning goal and the Premier League winning goal. No matter what happens now, it is ours. Spurs could get another. It won't matter. This thing is decided. I also forgot to do it too, by the way. But I'm going to take Varane and Weah off. Remedi is going to play. So I'm going to play the Messi regen for like 2 minutes ever. And that's it. Because he won't play he's not going to play the Champions League final. You know, I want to see if I can set something up. I don't know how I'm going to get this ball to... Alright, well there you go. He's lost it straight away. I subbed him on in the last game for 2 seconds. There you go. That's your Lionel Messi regen. That's why I wanted to keep going. So we can see more of it. But who cares? I forgot. Hey, I needed to end the game, all right? I would have liked to have brought him on earlier, but we had to end the game. We had to win it outright. We had to have the breathing space before I did anything of the sorts. But there you go. Lionel Messi regen. I swear, he's the greatest of all time. Did you see the way he was hugging it was amazing. Okay, fine. I can't sell this anymore. That was ridiculous. His movement off the ball, that was brilliant. He was going to score a fantastic goal if only Conti didn't lose the ball to Rafinha like that. Unbelievable. If only he had better teammates, he would... But Lopez Vergara is going to get the honours today as well. I feel like he is also another player that very much deserves the honour of lifting up a trophy. And he is going to get to lift up the Premier League trophy. The final, the 7th Premier League trophy. It is the 7th and final Premier League trophy of the Wolverhampton Wanderers career mode. An unbelievable career mode, full of icons, full of amazing moments, and it's capped off with its 7th Prem title. And now we actually get a week-long break, sort of, until our next game. So our team should be pretty well rested. The Champions League final coming up. Barcelona v Wolverhampton Wanderers. And lads, I've only just realised this, but our star right back, Kevin, again, remember Kevin, he's got a red card. He is suspended. He will not be able to play. So I'm figuring out who I play at right back now. So here's what I have decided to do. I am going to put Lopez Vergara at right back. Campania and Delight, 6'2", 6'3", so there's still a bit of height in the middle. Lopez Vergara is the tallest at 6'4", but compared to Delight and Campania, the pace of Lopez Vergara, because that's something we don't really talk about, he is unbelievably quick for a centre-back. He's got like 90-something sprint speed and about high 80s acceleration. It's ridiculous. So he should be able to cope well for that right-back position. He's also very well-rounded with his technical attributes, so he goes in there. That's the only change to the back four. Charpentier is in goal. He's taken the captain's armband. I know McGuinness was unbelievable in the last game, made like 10 saves, but I can't go past Charpentier for this. I'm sorry. Artur, Hill, and Magic are the 90-rated midfield pairing. And of course, Velasquez starts the Champions League final. Weah was okay last game, wasn't great, didn't pop up a lot, but Velasquez in the final of the FA Cup and all throughout the season has been terrific, and I've loved playing with him. Feels like every time I play with him, he tends to get at least a goal or an assist. So I'm going to do it, and I'm going to play Juventus, or should I say Vinicius Jr. at left wing, Mbappe right wing. That is the team for the final ever game of the Wolves career mode and the Champions League final. There is no better place to end a series, to end a long, long career mode than the Champions League final. We have faced and defeated Barcelona before in a final, and now we need to do it again. Their road to the final included taking down Juventus, AS Monaco. We had to take down Lazio, Napoli, and Valencia. Our run compared to previous years was pretty easy. However, our opponents, I am sure, will turn out to be anything but. It is Barcelona. We've had to make some pretty big changes as well ourselves. That man Velasquez in the middle of Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe starts. I'm hoping it's an inspired decision. Let's look at Barcelona's team and see the differences, see the changes. I can see, I'm waiting for the starting 11. A few interesting names. Messi obviously out now that he's retired. Catrone, Dembele, Coutinho up forward. Fabinho, Weigl, and Ali. Hernandez, Umtiti, Christensen, Calabria at right back, and Ter Stegen is still in goal after nearly 10 seasons. And our team for the final, Oscar Hill, Magic, and Artur in the middle, a former Barcelona player. I think they've also got Hernandez. I don't know if it's our Hernandez or not, but it looks like we've got a few of theirs, they have a few of ours. The Champions League final, the final game of the season, of the series, underway. Oscar Hill picks it off. Left-hand side, Vinicius Jr. And I am going to test his legs early. Then a stop and turn. It's worked out nicely. It's worked out very nicely. Is that going to get all the way through? No, it's not. Artur nearly got a goal straight away against his former side. Couldn't stop the cross. But the header from Delight, it's there. This is dangerous. Where was the pass? Oh, sharp hand tip. Don't know what happened there. I swear I pressed the pass button. It just didn't do anything. Got tackled, and immediately we let a shot go. Dembele, thankfully it was stopped because that was on target. Oh, what is that for a pass out? Are you kidding me? Right to him. We have just given that ball up so many fucking times in our own third with shit, stupid passes or non-passes. And Dembele this time scores, and Charpentier can't bail us out. Don't know what happened there. Awful give. And it's just like that 1-0 in the final. Every time Dembele's on the ball, snap him. If they pass it short here, take him out. They don't. Christensen. They're going to set up a madness. Oh, Lucas Hernandez. They're getting all the fucking bounces right now. But thankfully, Hernandez has blown a sitter. There's the pass. There's the tackle. Deli. Ali, shot wide. We're getting fucking molested in this first half. You've all been trash. Honestly. Get fucking... God damn it. Get in the game. I fucking had it. Oh, if I was managing this team, I would slap them all in the face at halftime and tell them to wake the fuck up. And there it is, halftime. Oh, God. You're all trash. Oscar Hill's just not even paying attention and backheels it right at the end. That's the fucking icing on the cake. And the thing that pisses me off the most is that despite this team playing so fucking shit in this game, it is my awful clearance that is the reason that we're down. So as much as I should be fucking pissed off, I know that we wouldn't actually be losing this game right now if it wasn't for my bad clearance. So no matter what, it's on me. There's that pressure. There it is. Oh, no! Come on! It was such a golden opportunity. And again, another pass. Not well weighted enough. No, Charpentier. Oh, crucial block. Lopez Vergara. Last-ditch defending. If we do go on to tie this game up, I'm going to remember this, boys, all right? Even though we've been fucking trash for most of this game, we've defended okay for some, on some occasions, you know. So, Hill's taking too long. I might take him off. I don't think I've done anything with him today. Lopez Vergara, done nicely. Playing through here. Run. Little fake shot. Still surrounded. Trying to maneuver again for himself. I knew I made the right decision to put this man into this team. Nicolas Velasquez scores the Luis Suarez regen against Barcelona. Would Tim Weah have done this? I don't know. The fake shot was brilliant. Could have shot there. Didn't. Saw a defender coming. Created the space and got the shot off and scored. Lopez Vergara, there was a little bit of fortune in it going through a pair of legs. Lucas Hernandez's legs as well, the former Wolves left back. But there we go. Tied it up at 1-1. This thing isn't over yet. Let's fucking go, boys. Come on, this could be the turning point. Mbappe, I want to play it short. I don't really have it though. Oh, that bounce is kind. What a save! Ter Stegen. I wasn't even trying to shoot that. We're not. The first one, that was meant to be a fake shot that he ended up taking. The bounce sits for him. Oh, it's just with his toe. That is so close. Artur, have to play backward. Just want to go to whoever's open at the moment. Mbappe. Maybe we'll move it into the middle now here. We could. I can see him. It is! It is! Velasquez! He's got a brace! He's given us the lead in the final with just a few minutes to go. They started pushing a lot of numbers to one side. A gap up the middle was there. We exploited it. Oscar Hill plays it back to, I believe that's Artur. Magic in the middle. Magic plays the ball through to Hernandez or Velasquez. Velasquez scores. Just finally getting past ter Stegen. Is this it, ladies and gentlemen? Is this our third Champions League trophy? Tried to run it out there. Oscar Hill, it's right there. Went in for the tackle. Don't know what the fuck that was all about. Now another chance. Goes, of course, right to Dele Alli. Belanta. He'll have a go. Saved by Charpentier. And you fucking missed the clearance again. Calabria. Cross. Catrone! Oh, big save, Charpentier. And he's kept it in. Here they come. And they're coming pretty quick, you know. But a big tackle by Magic. Passed away. Can we go quick here? Velasquez, he's not in a position to... Oh, but he's picked it off. Could he get a hat-trick? Could he? I'm not going to go for him. Instead, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to try to end this. Oh, Oscar Hill. Saved by fucking ter Stegen. Oscar Hill has not had a good final. He could have ended it there and redeemed himself, but no. Look at that. Come on, the goal is gaping. Come on, just get this thing and end it. Get it and end it. Oh, Hernandez's clearance. That's straight to Coutinho. And here they come for a counter-attack. Just fucking take him out. I don't care. Stop them from getting this ball up. Clear it. Slide tackle. He's missed. But that's it. They don't get it up in time. And the Champions League victors for the third time in this series. It is Wolverhampton Wanderers. Velasquez, the man I put into this team. I dropped Timmy Weah for. He has won us all on his own with his 2 goals to bring us back from 1-0 down. We have done it. Champions of Europe again. Well, there is no better way to end an amazing, so long series. A 10-season long series, but it's coming to its conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. And it's come to its apex, its ultimate. The Champions League once again, and the treble for the second time in this series as well. Charpentier too, by the way, gets to lift it up. There we go, boys. For the last time, drink it in. The Wolverhampton Wanderers career mode has reached its epic conclusion. I want to thank you all so much for watching the Wolves career mode. It has been unbelievable. I swear I've never gone so far in the career mode before, ever. It's the main career mode I've been doing since the start. And now, here we are, once again, at the end of another series. I want to throw it to you guys and ask you, what should we do next? I've got some ideas. I'm going to be making a video very soon asking you what you like best, but this is it. Finally, we end the series and we end it on the best, highest note possible. Let's wrap up the whole season, wrap up the whole series, and let's end this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, 3 Carabao Cups, 5 Community Shields, 3 Champions Leagues, and of course 2 UEFA Super Cups. We pick up our 3rd Champions League right at the end of the series, right at the end of the season, and I'll take it, you know. Not a bad effort. If you total all those together, that is 23 titles in 10 years. I can almost guarantee you I've never won that much silverware in one series before. I know this is probably the longest I've ever gone, but yeah, mental stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wolves career mode is finished. I will be beginning a new career mode very soon. Maybe before we get it started, I'll be posting another video asking you guys what you would most prefer, because I've got a couple of ideas, but I don't know which one I really want to do. So I may as well throw it out to you guys and get you to decide. Regardless, the Wolverhampton Wanderers career mode has reached its conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a beauty. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to my FIFA 19 Wolverhampton Wanderers career mode. She makes you go. Can I finesse this? Oh, what a start! What a start! It's alright. We'll go for it. Oh! What a goal! I feel like he didn't even need to do that, but he did it to take the piss. That's a real good one too. It's a De Bruyne goal in stoppage time. I swear, it's always him. Why's it always him? You can make a fucking highlight reel of De Bruyne's 90th minute goals against me. Timothy Weah. Not a bad delivery. Weah! Crossed in. Volley. Oh! We have finished our first Premier League season in 3rd place. We've got Anthony Martial. But it'll still get to Martial anyway! Anderson Talisca, Arthur Charpentier. Kimpembe becomes our star centre-back. We couldn't get Gabriel Jesus, but we'll settle for Leroy Sané. Might get it this way. Oh, he's done it! Oh, he's done it! I can't believe it! It is the dream goal on debut. Who is going to win this Carabao Cup final? Can he slot it? Please, mate. He's done it! You beauty! It's the first silverware for Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're celebrating like madmen. I think this means we've won the Premier League. We're Premier League champions and domestic treble champions. Yeah! Come on! We have kept the undefeated season alive just a little longer. It's over! Invincible season complete! It is the Champions League final and the end of the season. Loftus-Cheek! Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the semi-god, gets the first in the Champions League final. Timmy Weah, Timmy Weah, Timmy Weah! We are invincibles and the best team in Europe. What a season!